So you know what sucks? I recorded an entire session without my mic. So I have the game footage, I have the camera footage, but I don't have my voice. Don't worry, I only played up to the poker faces, so it's the second battle of the Major League. Nothing too insane happened, so I'm just gonna be rushing through the footage, post-commentating over it, showing stuff that happened, explaining some stuff about the chapter, and be sad about some fun stuff that happened, which I don't have the vocal reactions of anymore, but I mean, whatever. It's here. You'll see my facial reactions, so yeah. Yes, let's go. So the first battle is against the Goomba Bros, and the condition is always gonna be appeal to the crowd once. This battle shouldn't be hard at all if I can Superguard him. Technically you can Power Shell to kill him in one turn, but I mean, who really cares? They're Goombas. If you manage to miss the Superguard, you're still gonna just take 1 damage, so it didn't really matter. I was just gonna do the battle regularly. Yeah, let's talk a bit about the Grubba conditions and how he can be a huge-ass troll. Basically, most of the conditions are... Well, anyway, here's the second battle. KP Koopas, don't use items, whatever, dumb battle, it'll be easy. They're basically only going to be able to attack me once, so, I mean, don't really care if I miss a Superguard because Goomba is not that useful. She's basically going to be a sponge for most of the battles. Have her in front because she's not going to be useful for bosses because she doesn't do a lot of damage. Anyway, conditions. Most of the conditions are, well, especially in the minor league, don't really matter because most of them are conditions I'm already using. Well, not most of them, but few of them. Like, don't use items, don't use special move, there's some others. Don't switch partners is in the minor league, I think. And then there's like no jumping, no hammer. Most things you can deal with. There's one in the minor league, which we're gonna see in a later battle. Might be here. I'm gonna check. Yeah, don't use your jump. Well, that's whatever because I'm not gonna jump on the pokies. But yeah, that's a nice pokey with an earthquake. So here, I'm basically gonna do Power Shell and hope he doesn't use it. I mean, technically I could have just normal shell tossed. I mean, this wasn't really necessary, but it's whatever. I didn't want to take 5 damage. And if he used it, I probably would have restarted, but hey, he didn't. It's 5 damage on both Mario and Koops. Would have sucked, but hey, didn't come to it, so there we go. But there is one condition, yeah, again, about the conditions, there's one condition that really sucks, because it's basically a forced reset. And that condition is use a special move, which, according to the rules, I'm just not allowed to do. So, if I get that condition, I'm forced to reset. Yeah, don't use items, whatever. Easy battle. Some Chapter 1 enemies, they'll die. Didn't really matter. I mean, technically you could roll with the use a special move condition and just don't use a special move and then do the battle again. I could do that at one point. But, hey, spoilers, Grubba actually never gave me the condition to use a special move up until the point I played, which is Poker Faces in a Major League, the second battle of the Major League. So, hey, don't use a special move. Again, given condition, because I can do it anyway. But this is the first battle that's actually kind of interesting, I guess. First, I'm going to kill off the Lakitu, because he can be annoying. And add 2 FP, which wasn't going to be useful for any other attack. Then these guys, the only way to hurt them is super guarding, so you basically have to wait for them to attack, which sometimes they just refuse to do. They can curl up into a ball and decide not to attack. So this battle totally sucks, took a while, because they decided to be dumb about it, and I missed a few Superguards. But eventually I triumphed, so hey, there we go. So yeah, that took way too long for simple little battle. Alright. So next we have, oh, these guys. Yeah, don't use your jump. Kind of an annoying condition, but hey. So yeah, here my strategy is basically, I'm gonna let them steal my stuff, so they just run away. So here Gambilla's gonna be a sponge. I'm not gonna be guarding, and, well, super guarding. So I can just steal my stuff, and they'll run away. But here's the problem. The big bandits don't always steal something. They can steal coins, but they can also steal items, but I don't have any items. So the odds of them stealing coins is actually, I don't know, it's probably 1 in 3. I'm actually not sure. So this really sucked. They're actually refusing to steal coins. So now I'm in quite the predicament. So it was like, okay, since well, Gambilla's dead, Marty's in front, I'm gonna have to be super guarding, or, well, if I miss, they're gonna have to steal coins, or I'm gonna lose. And there I missed the super guard. And there I missed the second super guard. And they didn't steal stuff. So sadly, even though I stole a coin that time, this is gonna be the first reset of the run. So yeah, then I returned to him. I bought 2 items so the big bandits could actually steal items if they wanted to. And they'll, well, run away more easily. Sure, I don't know what my condition was. It wasn't don't jump. So it was actually kind of dumb of me to not attack the big bandits in the back by jumping, because you can actually kill them in 2 jumps with the super boots. Also, they're not stealing items, being jerks! But I was still in the mode of like, oh, I can't, I'm just gonna let them steal stuff and I won't be attacking. Which could have avoided some of this damage, but oh well, it's whatever. And they still killed Gambilla. But again, whatever, I don't really care about Gambilla. Her only use is being a damage sponge, so there you go. And there I missed Superguard. So yeah, I could have totally avoided that damage if I was just jumping from turn 1, but I was being a dumb butt. Oh well. I'll be leveling up I mean, it was like, I'll be leveling up pretty soon, so it doesn't really matter. And I will actually be leveling up on this battle. And since I'll be leveling up, I wasn't actually bothered by the condition, and the condition, I know, flashed on screen for like 2 frames. It's actually take damage 3 times, which can be a really sucky condition because you don't want to take damage in impossible mode. But here I was like, you know, I'm gonna level up, let's just have it happen. And super got that because I didn't want Mario to take damage. So, well, I'd rather have Koops take damage, even though it didn't really matter because it was gonna level up anyway. And there we go. Took 3 damage. Well, I took damage 3 times. And then we kill him. And we end the battle. Then the next battle, don't use my hammer. Again, condition that doesn't matter at all. Here, since Gambilla's dead, I was like, okay, let's have Koops be the sponge because it has 1 defense. So it might work out better. Yeah, this battle can be scary because these guys have the tendency to charge their attack power by 6. Which is kind of scary. But if you're decent at Superguard, it shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, this battle is just a Superguard fest. Hope you don't miss. And that's it. But there I missed it. Alright, and up next... Oh yeah, I'm gonna let the sinking for a second. Oh man. So yeah, bombs! They can hold a few items, and here they brought everything they could. Well, almost everything. So yeah, I was kind of scared about this. This should be a reset. But I was like, okay, it's fine. Let's just try this. I'm gonna power shell, let Koops take all the explosions, and just hope they don't use their items. And the condition was don't use your hammer, but here I'm like, you know what, let's just hammer the front guy, get rid of the stopwatch, try to get rid of the risk, and then this happened. So, if you don't know what that was, if a bomb, like if the status of a bomb changes by like if they get dodgy, they well basically get any effect put on them, they'll explode if they're lit. So what the bomb did with the repel cape, he used it on his friend, but because it was lit, he exploded, and the stopwatch was eliminated from the battle. So this is just total bullshit random luck. The worst, like, the worst situation turned to the best situation. And then, since I didn't fulfill the condition, I had to battle him again. Which, I mean, I just rolled with it. I did it. I was like, you know, let's see if this works. I'm just gonna Superguard all of them. Try to avoid damage. And if I died or took too much damage, I was just gonna reset. Which, at this point, a dead Koops and 3 HP, I was like, yeah, let's just reset this. This is kind of terrible conditions. So that's our second reset of this run, sadly. And I had to battle him again. Don't change partners, it doesn't matter, but they brought another freaking item! It's like, stop! What's with these items? So yeah, that was pretty much forced to spin jump. And that guy too was dead because I wasn't gonna deal with being frozen in this battle. But in the end, Coop still died. I'm like, oh well, fine, I'll take it. Dead Koops. Alright. And here's the big ol' battle, the big ol' problem battle. And as some people might have guessed, basically the only way to win this battle is by cheating. But in most, like, very restrictive challenge runs, this battle is pretty much ignored. You can just do whatever to complete it. I know it sucks that you have to break the rules to complete it, but hey. So basically, for this battle, you'll have to use Gulp twice, which is 4 FP. So 8 FP, which you can't do. So for this battle, just use any kind of healing option you have. Sweet Treat, or just a healing item to get your FP back, doesn't matter. Just get it over with, cheat your way through. It's not gonna happen legit. There technically is a way to do it legit, a complete dumb and bullshit way, but it is technically possible. The only way to do this legit is to have the audience throw you 3 FP flowers. So yeah, good luck trying to get them to do that. It's incredibly slim to have that happen. So people might also be saying, well, just go for bingos, FP bingos, that should work. And it would if I could. The only way to get a bingo slots is actually by doing successful attacks, and like if I were to hammer these guys, it would count as an unsuccessful attack, so I wouldn't get a bingo slot. You could get bingo slots by using Tattle, but you can also can't switch partners during battle because of the impossible mode rules. So whichever way you look at it, you're just gonna break rules. So might as well just get it over with by cheating terribly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Also no, super guarding doesn't damage these guys. They're impervious to any kind of damage except Yoshi's Gulp. I know it sucks, but hey. Also I used the hot dog on Mario so Yoshi wouldn't heal because that would be cheating. That would be cheating more. Alright, and then we're gonna do our first Major League battle, actually, and the second to last battle of this video. I don't know what the condition was, actually. Oh, it was peel 3 times, yeah. So here, since both of my sponges are dead in Koops and Gabella, I had to use Flurry. Again, she's a decent sponge. She has more HP than the rest. She doesn't have defense, but she has more HP. So yeah, this is another Superguard fest. The only way to damage these guys is by Superguarding, or you could Gulp if you level up on the Armor Terriers, and then you'd only have to Superguard once, because the Gulp does 4 damage to both of them. It's a decent option if you have the option, but if you don't, just Superguard them. It's not crazy, just Superguard. Also, in this battle, my face cam ran out of battery because it was still using the actual battery because I didn't have the AC adapter yet, which will be fixed in the next episode, which I'm gonna record, I don't know, probably soon. So yeah, at this point, like, everything went wrong in this recording session, so yeah, thankfully it's over after this battle. Which is the poker faces don't use any FP, doesn't matter at all, because they only have 1 attack power, and you only damage them with super guarding, and they won't be able to damage you. You've seen this battle in chapter 1. Hella easy, whatever. So yeah, I'm really sorry about this unfortunate turn of events with this recording session. But next video, it should be the regular scheduled, well, the normal videos again with actual live commentary, actual face cam, and actual live reactions. But I guess most of the battles in the minor league are pretty boring and just given, so there you go. Oh, here I probably noticed my camera ran out of battery, and then I quit recording. So yeah, that was the minor league and, well, the first part of the major league, and I will see you next time with actual live commentary. Again, very sorry, bye-bye.